What's going on, guys, and welcome to Ark Survival Evolved. Yet again, I'm in a solo episode because I thought I would show some stuff off to you guys. I wanted to build up a little bit, and I want to kind of fill you in on what you missed. I did live stream yesterday, and we got a whole lot of stuff done because my brother kind of came to the rescue after I was getting really freaking frustrated over some taming. I tried to tame an Argentavis, a couple saber-tooth tigers, ran into a little surrounding pen, and they ran in and ate the Argentavis before I had time to tame it. And then I tried to tame a pterodon outside my base over there. You see the walls that I put up right there. And my stream crashed, and I tried to get it back up, and it woke up and flew away with like 50 like narcotics and tons of prime meat and shit. So he flew away, and then I got lucky, quote unquote, and I landed one in my base. Like, I took it out in my base and was lying on the ground and everything. It was ready to go. And it fucking died as well because I ran outside to grab my T-Rex's meat and run back in, and as I was closing the gate, a raptor just ran straight in and just clusterfucked the hell out of that pterodon on the ground. So that pterodon died too. So I lost 3 mounts in like a 2-hour span. It was awful. I still have the normal guys. I still have Salt, Pepper, Reggie Jr. I did rename them. I have Salt, Pepper, Reggie Jr., Raptor stays, and Fluffly. Raptor is Ritz's raptor. On a side note, Ritz actually found Bruce, so Bruce is back. I don't know if he's actually in our waters yet. I'm not going to go check. I think Ritz might just have him on his base. I'm not sure. But you guys can probably see, like, what the hell is this line thing and this light up here? What does it do? So my brother kind of came to the rescue yesterday when my stream was, like, kind of being really lame and boring. And he brought a generator and some gifts so that my videos wouldn't be, as you can tell me looking in this corner, pitch black. So I turned this on, and hell yeah, we actually have electricity. We have lights. We have a powered refrigerator that actually makes like prime meat last 2 hours and makes regular meat last 10 hours. So that's pretty freaking cool. We have our own lights. We have a light on the bottom floor that actually kind of spreads to the top since I do have this hole. I'm going to have to fix these ladders at some point. This generator just uses gasoline. And pretty much every gasoline little thing uses every gasoline is an hour lasting. So if we just go and get a little bit of oil, we can actually have this thing running infinitely for a very long period of time. And the fabricator also uses a lot of different things as well. It uses the gasoline as well, so we should be able to get a ton of it. But it's pretty freaking awesome. The way it works is I'll be building some of these in the future. I'm actually just not a high enough level to craft anything like this yet. So that's why he kind of gave it to me, kind of show it off on the videos if I wanted to. You can find his channel in the description as well. So the way it works is it's got like this connecting electrical wire thing. I have a couple of them in here, straight electrical cable. This is a T1. Kind of like, it kind of works like the water pipe system, if you remember me making the water pipe system outside. So this is a T, and it connects to this electrical junction box where the power comes from, and it kind of sets out like a radius of what you can have plugged in. And then when you put something that needs to be plugged in the area, a wire shoots out to it. So there's a light upstairs, there's the refrigerator here, and there's a light downstairs, so it goes through floors in every direction. So you can actually see how freaking bright this is when it comes to being outside. I didn't think it was going to cover this much. You can actually get directional lights, but these are area lights. You can get ones that are pointed in specific areas. When I can craft them, I'll probably get ones that are like pointed directly at the gate and so forth. So what I really wanted to do today is I'm pretty sure I have enough materials, almost enough materials for the behemoth gate. So I'm not quite there, so we'll probably be doing the behemoth gate in the next episode. But today we're going to be building up our walls a little bit more. Also on live stream, they kind of came in with a ton of wood as well because they took all their stuff and moved it to another base, so I don't have access to their mammoth anymore. So they gave me a little bit of wood until I could get my own mammoth, which we're doing very soon. We need to collect a fuck ton of Mejo berries with our Stegosaurus. So I have a little bit of wood left over from building. I didn't build all my wood up, and I have a bunch of fiber and a bunch of thatch. Actually, I don't know if I have thatch. No, I don't. Maybe my T-Rex has thatch. If we don't have thatch, we can go gather some. It's not too hard to do. We don't have that much thatch. Okay, I'm going to go gather some thatch real quick, even though it's like pitch black outside. It should be bright pretty soon. Plus, it's pretty bright around the area of my base. As you can tell, it really does shine a giant light on the entire base, which is really cool. Another thing that might be happening soon is raiding. I'm going to get a little bit of okay from Ritz that the server will become kind of a PvP server, because we're kind of getting to the point where there's not much left to do. It sucks for the people that are joining the server a little early. We'll probably set a ground rule, like not being able to raid anybody that's not beyond a certain point in building. But there is some people that are raiding bases while a lot of the YouTubers are offline taking and killing their dinosaurs. I actually had an Argentavis that my brother gave to me. I know, you're pretty much hearing this entire episode. My brother gave me this. My brother gave me that. He doesn't really give me that much. I mean, he gave me a lot yesterday during the live stream because he was trying to liven up the live stream's mood a little bit. I was just failing miserably at taming. It was just a bad time. He was a very, very good guy for giving me all that stuff when I was failing so hard at taming. Like I said, I lost like 3 mounts in an hour of trying to tame, and that last one was actually like probably 3 or 4 minutes away from being tamed, and it died with my brother at my side. Actually, he was there when it happened, and he was flabbergasted as much as I was. I might actually put a little clip of that on my YouTube channel today as well, how that happened, because it was really disappointing. That being said, I forgot what I was talking about. That's what's being said. So yeah, let's get to building, and let's see what's up. So yeah, somebody did kill the mount that my brother gave me, so I kind of want to go around the area and kill some people's bases, because this area isn't exactly safe anymore. I know. We'll figure it out, though. I don't know if I'm going to be raiding. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to raid, but either that or Ritz is going to have to kind of enforce the no raiding while offline rule, or no raiding in general rule, because it's happened to us so many times now. We try to keep it off the cameras. We try to keep it off of what you guys hear and see, mainly because we don't want to encourage more people to raiding. If they knew like all these people were getting away with it, quote unquote, getting away with it. So that's why we're kind of like, we haven't really talked about the raiding issue in the past, but now it's getting beyond the point where they're starting to kill dinosaurs. Before, it used to be like, we'll break into your base and steal a couple of your materials. But now it's like, we're breaking into your base and we're killing your dinosaurs. And that dinosaur was actually like a level 60 Argentavis. That shit was beyond like just tamed. Like, oh, we can deal with losing one pterodon or one Argentavis real quick. That's fine, whatever. But no, it was... That thing was decked out literally to the teeth, like with stamina, speed, weight, and it probably had gear on him too. So it kind of is a blow to the side when it comes to taming and wanting to tame. I don't really want to get a new dinosaur if I know my dinosaurs aren't safe, if that makes sense. So that kind of sucks. So is this 3 tall? Is this 4 tall? I don't know. 2, 3, 4 it is. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this one needs to go up 1 more. Awesome. We're getting our walls done. We're going to do these corner towers last. I think I've kind of discussed that a little bit now. Those are 4 tall. We don't need to do those. These are 1, 2, 3 tall. Actually, we're going to be deleting a lot of these walls, aren't we? For the behemoth gate. So we shouldn't do this side, now that I think of it. We're going to be getting half of the wood back, so I shouldn't be doing that. I just put 8 walls away somewhere, right? That's not the walls. Is it in this one? It is. So let's do the side wall instead of doing the front gate area. I think this one will be fine to do. I don't think the gate goes that far. Okay, so then we have to use the rest of our wood probably to work on the small dino pen over here. One thing about the behemoth gate that I'm not sure about is how big it actually is. I think it will probably extend to like right here, which kind of sucks for the small dino pen, but whatever. Let's take a little bit of this wood. We have enough thatch. Nope, I need to go collect a little bit more thatch. So I'm hoping that you guys are enjoying this series. I'm kind of, I hate to say it, but I'm slowly running out of things to do. I think it's just going to be kind of a collect them all kind of thing going on now. I'm going to be doing a lot more taming. a lot more building. We've done all the caves. I want to do the broodmother, like I said, at episode 100 as kind of an extravaganza kind of thing. We have the shotgun now, which is really cool. We're probably going to need to get some long neck rifles and maybe even work our way for a assault rifle before the broodmother. So that's something that we can kind of set our eyes on. That, and we need to start getting me closer to max level. So the next episodes that you guys are probably going to be seeing on this channel between now and episode 100 are going to be a lot of cave diving for experience, a lot of crafting and building, and a lot of taming. So I hope that those things are kind of some of your favorites. I mean, it's kind of like we're playing the whole game over again because we just need to get me to max level. One more level, I'll be able to craft the metal behemoth gate, so I can't quite do that quite yet. The next thing we're either going to do is tame a mammoth because we need that to gather our wood. That way our base progresses a lot faster and we can make it even safer so that we don't get raided. We can do taller walls, we can do catwalks, we can do guard towers around it, we can do a secondary wall, so if they try to break in, they have to go through 2 walls. There's a lot of things that we could do, but it's kind of limited to having a mammoth. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my generator now. But what you do is you don't turn off your generator. Since 1 gasoline lasts an hour, what you want to do is just take what you have out of it, and it will run until it's out of gasoline. So that's my best advice to give to you when it comes to having a generator, because you'll use the gasoline and you won't waste the gasoline, but you won't use more gasoline when you don't need to, say when it's daytime. But when it turns nighttime, you should just put more in and start it up again. So I'd say run your generator hours at a time. Just 1 hour at a time. Okay. So what are we looking at? We need to craft up some more walls. We just got some more thatch. Let's go in here. This is where most of our wood is. Once I have a mammoth, I'm going to be extremely ecstatic about building because we don't have to go through the process of either waiting for my brother to bring his mammoth over here and we use him for like a long assorted period of time, or get our own mammoth and we don't have to use our metal hatchets anymore. These metal hatchets are quite the nuisance because they break a lot faster than you would think. Is the wood in this one? I think that's the rest of our wood, boys and girls. So we got 6 walls out of it. At least we're going to get a layer done of this small dino pen. So we got the small dino pen going. I'm going to put Parapta the raptor in there. And probably salt and pepper as well. So we're going to put them in here. These walls on the side are obviously going to be taller. That way they're safer. But this is kind of why I built this, just to store these smaller dinosaurs. Oh, he doesn't have a mount on him yet. I'm going to have to use Pepper's mount on Salt. Here we go. A little bit of base design today. Nothing crazy. We're going to have to get this tower done pretty soon, though, because our small dino gate is kind of open and they could probably navigate their way over. I also got these glasses off of some random guy's dead body. They're kind of like rare dino glasses that you can put on your mounts, and I put them on Reggie, Parapta the Raptor, and Pepper. Salt can't wear them quite yet because he doesn't have a saddle. I'll probably get him a saddle at some point, but it's not really necessary because you're not going to take 2 ankylosaurs out at one time. But they're binded at the hip, so we can't get rid of one of them. Maybe we'll trade one, but that would be kind of mean, I think. It'd be kind of mean if somebody just traded your brother for something. I would say it would be kind of mean. Alright. So they're in their little pen. I kind of like how there's a little gap where I can see them. They can't run rampant inside the big dino pen, but they also can't run rampant inside their small pen either, so that's kind of the ideal situation. Alright. Let's go on upstairs. Let's check on something real quick. How tall are these walls? So this one is 4 tall. That one's 4 tall. 4 is how high we want to go. And this one is 4 tall. So really it's just a behemoth gate. We're going to have to level up, get ourselves a mammoth, and then continue to build a little bit. Nothing crazy. We need to do the towers. I want to check up on the Gatling gun. I really, really want to get to those Gatling guns. That's kind of like end game for me. I can't imagine how much polymer and shit it takes to make them. This is also not the Dino Gateway they were talking about. This wood one that we see now, the metal one, is the one that I was just highlighting. but the behemoth one is a level 55 gate. Eventually we could upgrade our walls to metal as well, which can't be broken by dinosaurs. So I actually can learn these things. I can learn the lamppost, the omnidirectional, the generator. I can actually learn all this stuff now, but I can't imagine how crazy it is to craft this. I'll return it to my brother at some point in the future. Maybe I'll craft myself one. The industrial grill, really. Perfect for cooking meat in bulk, staying warm, and providing light. Powered by gasoline. That seems hardly worth it. You could just use a campfire. Remote keypad, so we got a couple more mounts coming. Not sure. There it is. Level 60. Boom. Got the rocket launcher, and I think those are the bullets for this. So level 60 is the Gatling gun. We're actually coming up on it. I don't know how practical they are. I heard they kind of misfire and shoot your own dinosaurs sometimes, so I don't know if I want to trust it. Maybe with outer towers, we'll do towers on the outside. They'll have the Gatling guns. That way they shoot them before they get to us. Before I call this episode a quit, I am going to drop some shit off on him. I'm having an issue with sprinting lately in this game, and I'm not sure why. It might be my weight. I don't know what's happening, but I can't sprint sometimes. I think it's a bug. But we're gonna go see if we can't find Bruce. I don't know if Ritz brought it back to him or to us yet, or if he was already near us and we just didn't see him. I want to bring him closer on shore. I think he can get a lot closer than he already is. Hello, Bruce. Bruce? Bruce, baby doll. Because we need Bruce for the gasoline, and we need him for the polymer for the gate as well. What's my oxygen? Oxygen's good. Stamina's good. I really don't see him anywhere. Maybe Ritz still has him. I think Ritz still has him. We should have Bruce next episode, guys. That way we can take him out for a spin. Oh, we got an Argentavis diving closer to our base, and this is why we need those Gatling guns. And that's why I want to get this the small dino pen covered up, because the big dinos can easily defend themselves against an Argentavis. But things like perhaps the Raptor and stuff kind of get in the way, and they really can't bite that high up in the air. Fluffy easily just one bites those Argentavis and they fall to the ground, and then they all feed. But the small dinosaurs really can't defend themselves just like a T-Rex can. So that's why we're trying to make the small raptor pen. Also, I figured out that you cannot place ceilings on walls that are on fence posts. So what we're going to do is probably do a pillar system. And we're going to have... You can only put 2 ceilings out from a foundation. So we can put 2, and then a pillar, and then 2, and a pillar, and then 2. And then these walls come up, and it will be nice and covered, and it'll be like an enclosure for the smaller dinosaurs. So I'm looking forward to that. So thank you guys for stopping by today's episode. Just kind of a little updater episode, kind of building up the walls a little bit and telling you what's going on. And maybe we're going to get a little bit of raiding in. Who knows? I doubt it. I really don't know what the plan Reno is. But I will see you guys in the next one. Adios.